YouTube does not want to do the thing first go. So, had to restart again. It's fine. It's fine. It's also like really quiet. So I need to put a little noise here. Hopefully that's fine. Hopefully it's not too loud. Oh man. Okay. So it is day 3 of dating everything. And gonna see what we can find. I don't know at what point I'm supposed to start dating, like consistently dating like the same people over and over again.
What time am I going on?
Going on what?
Brittany.
The
How
show!
you doing, my
When am I
friend?
going on the show? I have a great act.
What? Hi, Brittany. Hi, Mugsy. No horror game? Was I supposed to play a horror game? Hi, Fire. Hello, hello. Ouija boys? Oh, yeah, no. No Ouija boys today. Danny is currently playing, Claire Obscure. So, we'll get back to that game eventually, but first we're dating everything. And then we'll get back to Claire Obscure. Oh, jeez. Whatever, you love Ouija boys. I'm still representing, though. Oh, Mugsy. Sweet, sweet Mugsy. We know. It's okay, I can't do math. Yeah. I'm enjoying it too. Clearly, I've played it for 3 days in a row. I've also only played 2 games of Overwatch today. Also, alright. Were you watching my perspective, Brittany? Because I was having loads of fun. I was doing all sorts of stupid shit. Sim main? Uh-huh, yeah, look at you go. I'm trying to be a Juno main, but people are making it very difficult. Did you see me have vertigo for the entirety of the volcano sequence? Because the entire time we were in the volcano, I was like, ugh. Good times. Alright, friends, what do you say? You want to get back into dating everything? I saw you were following a bunch, I remember that. Listen here. Yes. Yes, I was. Do we want to start, like, dating specific people now? Or should I keep exploring? I'm told that there's no way to date everything in one playthrough. I would like to continue playing after the first playthrough, so... Because I don't know, reasons. Ben-hwa! Oh, we did do one round of Ben-hwa last time before we left. I think we're here. Go away. There's a clear relationship between low ceilings, creating feelings of anger or anxiety, while high ceilings elicit joy. However, low ceilings are easier to heat, which is theoretically joyful, I think is what that said. That was really fast. Sniffles. What happened? I think we did stuff. I don't remember, to be honest. You want to know the people Pride likes? Sure. I gotta see the dishwasher. Alright, well, hold on, let me think. So, okay, so we had to save a spot for Ben-hwa. So, we're saving a spot for Ben-hwa. And then... Was there something else we were supposed to be doing? I don't remember. needs a bit of a push from her. Okay, we came to talk about how Lux was pulling cords around the house and refusing to pick back to themselves. Another one related to Lux. Okay. I don't remember either. It was literally last night. I know Lux and Jerry. She moans when you bump into her. Alright, let's go meet the dishwasher. But the water's still running. That's because you love her. I do. I love her. Okay, dishwasher. Oh, the towel on the dishwasher too.
What appears to be a dishwasher with arms, legs, and a disconcertingly cheerful face waves happily at you. You tap the deviators a few times, wondering if they've malfunctioned. But the mascot-like dishwasher before you doesn't waver or change.
Hello, and welcome to the Valdivian dishwashing experience. We offer an alarmingly clean output of all kinds of dishware, clothing, and such.
Also, really quick, Jax is not here for a bit. He'll probably be showing up any minute. But if somebody could remind me to do ratings, that would be phenomenal.
My name is Dishy. I'm your dishwasher now.
Dishy is not a good name. Nice legs, though. You got gams, buddy.
To get started, please connect me to your internet so I can get started knowing exactly what I need.
What do you need to know from me exactly?
I just need to know some basic information. Dishwashing habits, dishwashing preferences, past dishwashers owned, financial records, preferences on fruit flavors. For soap, of course.
Financial records?
Records of finances.
I know what it means. Why do you need those?
I just need to know some basic information. Dishwashing habits, dishwashing preferences, past dishwashers owned, financial records, preferences on fruit flavors. For soap, of course.
Nope, this is too weird. You're staying disconnected.
That's completely fine. We can absolutely operate in offline mode. Would you like to wash dishes?
Yes. I want to get to know you better.
Dishy points to himself in a cartoonish gesture that suits his mascot-like appearance, but he quickly shakes off his surprise in favor of his usual veneer of professionalism.
Talking to me? I'm your dishwasher now. If you have questions, I can tell you about warranty, limits of liabilities, and flavors of soap I can dispense.
Yes. I'm shocked you're the first person to mention it. But yes, hat. Because my hair wasn't cooperating, so hat. But the OGs know that I used to wear this hat religiously every stream. No, silly, about your personality. How do you feel?
My personality?
Thank you, Brittany. You're stunning. What the heck?
My personality is to clean dishes in a prompt style.
He's giving Olaf, but as a dishwasher.
So, shall we get to the part where you connect me to the internet?
No.
Huh, not convinced. Is it my demeanor that is off-putting?
No, I don't. It's the corporation I don't trust, not you.
My figure?
You got really good games, buddy. It's a privacy issue.
Ah, I see. Valdivian knows about these concerns and complies with all federal and local regulations.
That's what they all say.
We won't share any data without your consent. You can be sure of that. That's the reason why I'm continually asking you.
Uh-huh.
And trust me, you're gonna want all the new features that our research teams will continue to roll out.
Going to call Valdivian customer support and see if I can disable this. I decline.
Can't blame a device for trying. Catch you next time, hot stuff.
Oh, hot stuff. Oh. Hey, I warned you ahead of time that I was going to seek out somebody else to remind me. You were pissed.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the Casa Casanova. Do you see what I did there? That's wordplay, baby.
You know, I respect it. Don't break your arm patting your own back.
Oh, someone's feeling spicy. Dating your furniture really got you confident, huh? You're out here dating all these appliances and shit. But, like, why? Not why are you dating them, like, why is this happening now? To you.
Poor Jax. Rating 1. I don't like him. I don't like him. And no, that was the first one. We literally just started 10 minutes ago. Dumb luck, I guess.
Pretty lucky then. So, like, where did the Dateviators come from? Like, what's the point of them? Who made them? And why?
I'm calling him says Tinfoil Hat. Apparently Tinfoil Hat did. Guy named Tinfoil Hat is claiming he did.
Tinfoil hat? Okay, this is some conspiracy shit. Your life is half political thriller, half harem anime. So, like, did you find out what your purpose is or whatever? Are you a top secret operative in the furniture dating war? Are you collecting data on people in love with their shower?
It's me. I'm in love with my shower. Should I fall in love with a shower? Yeah, you can make a channel for it. That's fine. He does have toned legs. It's true. But his personality is garbage. More garbage than Cam. I wish I knew.
Me too. Oh well, guess we can just make up our own theories. Or maybe just enjoy the furniture dates for now.
Can do. We'll see. I'm done talking about my love life. Actually, I might be even more than just talking to them. Wow, that's dish.
Like what? Oh, like actually doing
T.
kisses IRL? I can't take you seriously. Well, this has been fun, but I have a meeting in 3 minutes.
So anyways,
And I
I've been
really
making
want
out with a
coffee
shadow
first.
on the floor.
So, gotta go fast. Bye.
I'm having a sandwich at 11 p.m. No judgments. Okay. All right. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. TV, huh? This. Yeah, the bestie should have ratted us out by now. Was I supposed to do anything for Zoe today? Let's go talk to Ben-hwa.
There you are. Come, come. I've something fun for us.
I'm listening, baby.
Ben-hwa waves a massive bolt of what looks like plastic wrap at you.
Oh, okay. Is this some weird fetish thing?
Don't be silly. This is just to protect your bedroom from our activity.
See? That's so much. Why?
And while I'm hopeful it will end in sex, that's not the activity.
They beam at you.
We're going to bond over food and the sensuality of the human body.
Hey guys, do you remember when Jack said, "How do you make food sexy?"
I saw them do this on an episode of The Confirmed Bachelor. They stripped down to their underwear and covered each other in lettuce, tomato, shredded cheese, sour cream, and ground beef.
I mean, I'm more of like a whipped cream and chocolate syrup kind of girl, but you know, try anything once or whatever.
When it was all over, they rolled up into a blanket-like tortilla. It was very sensual.
A blanket like tortilla. I have a tortilla blanket. Ew. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Tacos from the fire. Oh my god.
I knew you'd understand.
I gotta blush from them.
Come now, help me get this plastic down, won't you? Can't have sexy fun if you have to do a bunch of unsexy cleanup.
That's true. This is gonna be so fun.
You help Ben-hwa spread plastic all over your bed and the surrounding areas, ensuring that you won't make a taco-scented mess of your bedroom. When it's all done, Ben-hwa gives you a coy glance.
Time to get naked.
Got it.
Do keep your underwear on. As sexy as this is, it's far sexier to undress after.
Both of you strip down to your underwear, but it's hardly a sexy atmosphere. Ben-hwa is too busy preparing both of your toppings.
Wow, so thoughtful.
Beautiful. Now, which of us should be the first to go?
Betty just being wrapped up in plastic wrap. She's loving it. She's part of it. I'll go first.
Love the enthusiasm. Lie down then, won't you?
Ben-hwa helps you lie down on your bed. The plastic squeaks beneath you as you shift into place.
There now, my scrumptious little taco. Lie still. Everything's going to be very, very cold.
Yes, mistress? See? See? Oh my god, they get it! The game gets it! Oh, okay.
Good, good.
Ben-hwa lifts a bowl up and grabs a handful of its contents, raining cold ground beef down upon your mostly bare body.
Mmm.
You naughty thing.
See, this is what I'm eating. Why cold beef, though? Because you don't want to, well, you might want to burn yourself with warm beef. If that's what you're into.
Next come the lettuce and tomatoes, both unpleasantly cold. You can barely feel the shredded cheese at this point.
And now, the pièce de résistance. The final glory of the human taco.
Okay. Bring it on.
The sour cream.
Ugh, I hate the word cream.
Ben-hwa has a distressingly large condiment bottle in their hands. They give it a shake to help the sour cream shift in the bottle, but there's a distinctly threatening feel to the motion.
Are you ready, darling?
Born ready. Creamy, baby.
You absolute deviant.
Ben-hwa aims the condiment bottle at you, and everything goes white after that. It's cold. So cold. But somewhere in the coldness, you feel yourself being rolled up into a tortilla. It hits you that this makes you more of a human burrito than a taco. But it's hard to focus on the technicalities when you're wrapped this tightly.
It's a soft shell taco. Narrator, some of us don't like crunchy tacos. Sorry, Fire. Or Brittany. Sorry, I was reading Fire while I was thinking Brittany.
Beautiful. Just beautiful.
Thank you. Crunchy tacos are horrible. I don't like crunchy things. I'm sorry. I like my chips not crunchy, for example. I like Lay's, like the Ruffles, how they're kind of like, I'm a soft shell person. Anyways, I'm ready to be devoured.
You are a hungry little taco, aren't you?
Yes.
Seeing you like this makes me want to skip my turn and get straight to the real fun.
Uh-huh.
How about it, darling? What do you say we turn you into human taco salad instead?
Their normally confident smile slips for just a moment.
You know, because the ingredients are gonna be all jumbled around. Sex. I'm offering you sex.
Let's do it, baby.
Your bodies come together in a distressingly taco-seasoned encounter, where Ben-hwa guides you through yet more acts too complex and obscene to enumerate here. Despite the strange taco backdrop, Ben-hwa pushes your body to new heights of pleasure, making you deeply grateful for all the plastic you laid out together prior. This may be the strangest, messiest sexual experience of your entire life. You've plenty of years yet to live, but some part of you is confident nothing else will top this.
Okay. Alright. Is there a reason to go back to Sophia? Like, is there another interaction to be had? Because I've already fallen in love with Sophia and talked to her. Until next time on Dragon Ball Z. If I just go in and like I'm just walking around the house dripping in taco meat. Okay. I want to talk to this thing. I've been eyeing it for a minute now.
An armored warrior of some kind stands before you, a massive sack of loot
I
slung
regret
over
this.
his shoulder. He greets you cheerfully, something about his smile and tone reminding you of your own customer service voice at work.
Hey there! I'm Michael Transaction. But you can call me Mikey.
Yeah, we can meet the D20. Because I still have 2 more hearts after this.
Congratulations! Thanks for your purchase of the Date Everything Luxurious Edition. Your purchase gives you exclusive access to new features never seen in the game before.
What are the features?
Exclusive access to the fantastic red shirt.
He is DLC, it appears.
Exclusive access to the art book. Exclusive access to the soundtrack.
For the low, low price of what?
Exclusive access to phone backgrounds. Exclusive access to Lucinda Lavish. And most importantly, exclusive access to me and my store, baby.
Baby. I think I might just fall in love with you.
Hey, you wouldn't be the first. I mean...
Mikey hefts his sack of loot onto his other shoulder, shifting uncomfortably.
Stacy and I separated a little while ago, but we were in love for a time.
Ugh.
Hell, shouldn't bring that up so soon. Unlocking access to me means that you gain access to the Date Everything loot box. Each day, you can pull me up to 5 times for my extreme bonus armor!
Do I need armor in the dating sim?
This armor is so powerful that it can raise your spec stats, meaning that you can blaze past huge portions of this game on your path to 100% completion!
Sounds great, I'm in.
It is a blast, baby! You can pull from my common boots of true presence. They have a high chance of being pulled. Or you can pull from my epic gauntlets of stardom. They have a small chance of being pulled. Or you can pull from my legendary cuirass of unwavering magnetism. This extremely rare piece of cosmetics has a tiny chance of being pulled. But it does exist! Trust me, I'm regulated by several gaming boards.
Is it going to impact the game, Brittany? Oh, okay.
It costs a mere 8 brundles for each pull. Brundles are a special kind of currency that you have exclusive access to.
How do I get brundles?
Good question. In order to get your hands on some brundles, you have to spend money. You get 5 money per day. Save up for big pulls.
How do I get money? I don't have a job.
You're asking those thinker-type questions. I love it. And I always have a great explanation.
So...
Oh. Well, you said money with no capitalization. That's totally different from money with the capitalization.
I'm listening.
You have very little money. But just by being at your home, Valdivian pays out its employees 5 money per day as a way of saying thank.
Thank. Makes perfect sense to me.
Come by when you've saved up enough money and pull me, baby!
How do I see how much money I have? Money. SpongeBob me boy. You can plan out which attribute you might get by checking which specs icon shows up next on each datable's profile in the data decks. Oh, okay. Yep, that tracks. Understood. Credits. Oh, wait, shit, we already discussed that. That's not what they mean by credits. 1. I just want his loot. I'm not gonna lie to you. Alright, so we're gonna do... So we already did Ben-hwa, so we'll go do the D20. And I'm a gold digger, thank you for noticing. We'll do the D20, and then we'll do Shadow Lord 420. I'll drink some coffee, go see Zoe, and then go to bed. Or I'll go see Zoe, then drink coffee, then go to bed. Sound like a plan? I know where it's at. Yeah, drink coffee. Drinking coffee right before you go to bed makes you see, Nightmare. Alright. 220, baby.
You've never been ashamed of your interest in tabletop games. But ever since you stopped seeing people, you've spent far less time role-playing than you used to. The cloak-wearing nerd standing before you reminds you of days gone by, when you used to gather around a table with your college friends and pretend to be someone else.
Yeah, who does that?
Oh there, traveler!
Somewhere in my cosplay closet. What did you just call me?
No. Ho, as in, hey. Howdy. How are you? You know, simple salutation.
That might not be the best greeting. Oh, well then. A good day to ya.
That's the spirit. I'm Chance, your D20.
The mysterious cloak comes off, and you see the friendly face beneath.
You are a nerd.
Welcome.
This is one of Pride's favorites.
Taking a tiny respite from the drudgery of work?
Yes, kind traveler. You know what they say about all work and no play?
I actually have no idea. All I do is play. If you are up for a real adventure, I have just the thing for you.
Oh, he's got a tattoo. I'm on board. Let's do this.
Have you ever heard of grottos and gargoyles?
I have. Are you kidding me? Of course I've heard of G&G.
Oh, that's great. What's your favorite monster? Oh, and what about your favorite mystical weapon? Or class? Oh, I have so many questions.
I'm partial to all of them, actually. How could I possibly choose? I've only heard of it. I haven't actually played. Seems complicated. I lied with goblins and gangrene. I'm partial to all of them, actually. How could I possibly choose?
Wow. Someone else who feels the same as me. Oh, it's so hard to pick a favorite. Everything about G&G is so cool.
Oh, he's so passionate.
You wouldn't want to maybe kinda play with me, would you? It would only be the single greatest thing you could do for me.
That would be a lot of fun, Chance.
Chance's eyes light up, his hands balling into fists as he does his best to contain his excitement.
Really? Holy crit! Someone to play with me! You have no idea how hard it is to find someone to play with.
Can we play with just the two of us?
Sure can. Don't you worry about that. Your chronicler will balance everything for solo play. Regardless,
Holy crit!
it'll give us some time to get to know each other better.
I can roll with that. What's next? Ooh, I like the pun.
It's time to get you your character.
Heck
All you have
yeah.
to do is choose your stats, your powers, and your weapons.
I'm ready.
Then your armor, your lineage, and your gargoyle gauge. Although
Okay.
I might leave that out for this first character. It's an optional setting.
All right.
See, you can have a portion of gargoyle blood running through your veins, which lets you...
That's a lot of choices, and I have to make all of them? How much time is all this going to take? I don't know. This sounds right up my alley.
How about you let me make your character for you? I know the game inside and out, and you can just show up and play.
Well, that's kind of boring. You would do that for me? Oh, you're the best.
I'm so excited. You have no idea how much fun we're going to have. I'll even build the session based on what class you pick.
Oh, I get to pick? What are my options?
There are 3 classes I can get rolling for you. All of them are awesome, but they won't be too much of a challenge. I'd suggest the Troubadour, the Guardian, or the Enchanter. Which one would you like?
Ooh, Enchanter is the one for me.
I'm so excited! The Enchanter it is. Magic will flow and find home in your heart.
Bless.
I heard that Lux wanted to get into G&G more and was thinking of playing a hotshot. If you two know each other, I'll invite them. They are all over the house, bringing radiance to everything they shine on.
When do we get to play?
Now that I know who you want to be, it'll take me some time to finish building out the session for you. Give me a day? I should be ready by then. Anything before that, and it's a bit dicey if I'll be ready or not.
Sounds great. I can't wait.
Haha, me neither. Oh, it's been so long since I've played. I'll see you then.
Okay, but I want to meet Lux. So their name makes me think that they're the light or the window, but it feels like light. Granted, like windows also are all over the house. I want to meet Lux because I want to know why nobody likes Lux. Yes, I would like to know. I'm still gonna see Shadow Lord 420, but... He's a light. Like these lights. Like a light bulb. Like that? Oh, okay. Alright, I'll come back to it. We'll meet Lux tomorrow morning. First, we're gonna go see Shadow Lord 420.
Shadow Lord greets you in his own unique fashion, throwing his arms open wide as he calls out to you.
The lights dim and the shadows reign supreme. The doors of the abyss open for yours truly.
8 for chance.
Ah, a dark day to you, my penumbra. Ooh, I have something I want to show you.
Yes. What is it?
Evidence of my power returning.
Ooh.
During our previous exchange, you questioned if our discussion was monumental in any way. Now, observe closely.
I'm trying to fix him. Oh, wait. You mean Chance? No, I just think he's cool and I like his tattoo.
Come to me, servants of the night.
Shadow Lord stands stock still, arms spread wide with his head tilted up. He seems to be waiting for something.
Ooh. Ah. Ooh.
He starts, turning to look at something you can't make out. He points triumphantly.
There. Do you feel them?
You feel a tickle at your leg.
Is something crawling on me? Did you summon bugs?
These many-legged, mischievous nocturnal critters hide in the dark until true darkness. Then they prey at their peak in the shadows. Do you believe me now?
I have mixed feelings about what to do next. I am not in love anymore. I know what the answer is to fall in love, but I don't know if I want to be in love anymore. Am I infested with bugs now?
Where one is spotted, hundreds of its kind spawn within the walls. This is just the beginning. Glory, but dark glory. Begone, you pests!
With a swipe of his clawed hand, Shadow Lord scatters his insect minions away into nothingness.
There! They shall not intrude your presence again.
Oh, he fixed it for me! Oh, look at what communication gets us. I thank you for your mercy, Lord of Shadows.
I am merciful for your thankness, granted human. Most merciful of thankness, most bountiful.
Guys, this is a metaphor! Guys.
I have to say, Penumbra, I'm quite surprised. Your unfamiliarity of the dark is unexpected.
Guys, I'm learning a little bit too much about myself here. I did something bad and I was like, ew. And then he's like, here, I fixed it. I'm like, oh, that's so sweet of you. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
This resistance to the colligiosity must be reversed. Perhaps your soul is not attuned properly. Training is in order.
Yes, Shadow Lord. Give me all the training you got. Let's level up.
Yes. Conversation will keep darkness in our mind tempered and in our control. Just as you participate in the labors of light, surely you partake in the leisures of darkness as well. What activities do you enact in the shadows?
Sir, are you asking me what I do in the dark? I'll show you.
Regale me with every detail, Penumbra.
Oh, you want every detail? Okay. Private stuff.
Elaborate.
I'd rather not.
What's the matter? Stuff is hardly a sufficient description. Answer me properly, Penumbra.
Yes, sir. I'm, you know.
Excuse me?
I said I'm, you know.
I feel as though this conversation is actually reversing my power.
I'm touching myself in places, okay?
Oh, I know. I just wanted to get you to admit it.
Okay. Okay. He was matching my brat. Huh?
The sounds that escape you echo far, you know. I wouldn't be surprised if every object in this house has heard them.
This is embarrassing.
You are just exhibiting good health. Nothing to be ashamed about. And if I may be upfront,
Uh-oh.
each breath you let out during is admittedly adorable.
10, 10, 10, 10. He's a 10. He's a 10. He's troubled and he loves me. Go on.
I will when I'm ready. I am grateful to you for providing me more insight into your life. Behold, our corrupted bond grows.
Yes, I'm beholding you, Shadow Lord.
Oh,
He exhales, his hands tightening into fists before throwing his arms open once more. You're beginning to grow used to this routine with him.
I feel it. Another piece of my dark armament. It courses through my once dazed body, rejuvenating to the next stage.
I have that effect on people, baby.
Ah. Excellent. My form is stronger, yet still incomplete.
What happens if your form is
Your
complete?
question seems to catch him entirely off guard.
Huh?
Oh,
Oh.
we'll have to resume the ritual another night. I must become more adept to this newly returned strength. Until next time, Penumbra. Oh, and I do hope you have a pleasant rest. You'll need to conjure as much void aura as you can for our next ritual.
Anything for you, baby. Listen, I know what you guys are thinking. Yes, he conjured a bunch of bugs and he was gonna infest my entire house with millions of them, but he didn't. But he didn't. Instead, he called me adorable. So, he is a 10 now because he is troubled and adorable and he has a nice voice that I enjoy. So, that said, Zoe. Let's go talk to Zoe.
Oh.
Yeah, you're a 10.
It's you. Hi.
Yes, we finished Betty. We finished Betty and Sophia. You okay? You seem sad. Yeah, I was worried about you. You were mean to me. Yeah, I was worried about you.
I'm afraid. I've been so curious about everything. I wanted to know. I wanted to feel it all the time, all at once. I was so grateful to you when you found my necklace.
Yeah, I boinked Betty. I'm glad I could.
Now I've run into this thing. It just feels like this huge, sticky brick wall in my mind. How did I die? What happened? Was it Rudy? This person that I thought was my friend? He was a loner, and I had friends, I guess, but he was just so much cooler than most of the people I knew. Now that I felt loneliness, real loneliness, I understand him more. It's a terrible feeling. I'm glad I could be his friend. I guess what I'm saying is I'm not sure I want to know. I'm afraid to know.
Maybe he didn't do it. We don't know.
I think I know now. I'll tell you what I remember. We were having a seance up here, like we'd done before. Candles and the symbols on the floor. He said we were trying to contact his father. He died when Rudy was just a kid. We were usually trying to contact Rudy's father. We tried for like a year. And he was just getting so frustrated. He kept telling me to try harder. At first, it was encouraging, but then he just kept getting more frustrated because it wasn't working.
It's not okay that he was getting aggravated with you.
Right? But he was my crush. I wanted to help him, so I tried harder. And we kept getting close, and then something would go wrong, or the energy would slip away. Finally, I got fed up too because I didn't know what else to do. So I stood up and started to shake out my legs, like just to get some blood flow back from sitting in this dumb circle. Is it even a circle if there's only 2 people and a bunch of candles? I mean, come on. And he freaked out. Don't break the circle. Don't stand up. Get back here. Don't break it. But I have to move. I can't just sit here anymore. This isn't working. He was screaming and I was screaming, and I went for the door to leave, and I heard him jump off the floor behind me as I was trying to wrench the door open, and then...
It's okay. Take your time.
That was it. I fell. I fell, and I remember hearing my neck break. It's weird the way you hear a bone break when it's inside your body. You hear it from the inside of your ears and the outside. Especially when it's such a big bone. Not a big, but important bone. And so close to your ears. I remember feeling the sound before I felt the pain. And then the pain was only like a second. And it was over.
Did you fall?
I don't know. I don't remember that. I didn't see it, I guess. I just remember that felt sound, and then I was here. Like this. Rudy just stood there for a while. I remember that he actually knelt down next to me and brushed my hair back from my face. Then he blew out all the candles and went downstairs.
He left you up here?
I guess he did. Huh. Some crush. The next people that were up here were the paramedics, or whoever it is that comes with the big black bag and the gurney. Oh, wow.
What?
Rudy was up here with them, with the cops. They were doing some paperwork stuff, not looking at me, and they hadn't zipped the bag up yet. Rudy took my necklace off. He just pulled it right off my neck and put it in the pocket of that crazy vest.
That's how it ended up down in the basement. Really glad I could get it back for you. What an asshole. So that's how it ended up down in the basement.
He must have put it there because he felt guilty about taking it. Or maybe if it was a time capsule, he wanted it to stay here forever. I don't know. I don't know if I care. I have to tell you, I don't know if I want to live this way anymore. When I was just alone and happy-go-lucky with no memories, it was okay. But now I've met you, and I know about other personalities in this house, friends that I might have. I know how lonely I've been, and now I really know, I really feel that I'm dead. I'm not supposed to be here like this, just hanging in between worlds. I don't know what to do. I don't even know what I could possibly do, but I'm so sad now. And it hurts. I'm gonna go now, okay? It's weird when you're lonely to just want to be alone, but there you go.
Wait, Zoe, you can choose to go now.
Oh, yeah, I can. I noticed that a little while ago. When I got my feelings back, I realized all I had to do was really feel the want to go or feel the want to stay, and I could make it happen.
Thanks for letting me know.
Welcome. Maybe I'll see you again. I have to try and figure out what to do with my life. Well, my death. With whatever it is. See you around.
Well, that's sad. That's very sad. I don't know anything about the age. The optimist in me hears that story and wants to think that she fell and broke her neck. And the reason that he took the neck... Oh, you know what? Nope, I take it all back. No optimist in me. The necklace has a power. He gave her the necklace. She took the necklace off. Okay. Rudy bad. No. Why am I down here? Oh yeah, coffee. And the coffee machine does it all. If by does it all means makes cup standard hot, wet, brown. Without coffee cup, you'd never be able to drink coffee, or find a different cup. Why can I not? If a cupboard is at least clean, you prefer to dish the dirt, not dirt the dish. I want to pick up a coffee cup! Do I have to talk to the coffee cup? Is that what's happening? I don't understand. And I'm upset about it. I've never heard coffee be called hot, wet, brown, and I don't like it. I call it dirty bean water. Do you need a heart for it? That's kind of what I'm thinking, Muggsy. Ah, flip. Oh, well. That's a problem for a different day. All right. So, why don't we start with Ben-hwa just to get Ben-hwa out of the way, and then we'll hit up Lux. Oh, yeah, we could start with Lux. That's fine. I don't care. So is it this, then? Is this Lux? Okay.
For a moment, you wonder if your Dateviators are malfunctioning. But no, the fashionista standing before you is just that dazzling.
I love the ring lights. Very cool.
They are dressed to kill. Abs on display and lighting all along their body, bathing them in a soft glow. A ring of light surrounds their perfectly coiffed blonde hair, giving them the appearance of an angel, and perfect lighting no matter which way they turn. But it doesn't take you long to discover the angel comparisons end at their appearance.
Hey, betches! It's me again, Lux.
Yes! Yes! I'm not a bitch. Much less plural bitches. Hey!
Wow, 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 wow. Seriously? Keep it down, okay? Can you not see that I am alive?
Feels a little meta. So you're an influencer or something?
No. And honestly, you're being super disrespectful. We don't use that word anymore. We use the term influnker.
Influnker?
Incandescent, naturally flavored, like unbelievably naturally charismatic entertainer.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I know. We're called influnkers for short.
Cool acronym. So what does an influnker do?
We make everyone's life better.
How exactly do you do that?
By giving them valuable tips and life lessons, Avi.
Avi?
We tell fans what to wear. We tell fans what to buy. We tell fans what to think. And we tell them how to feel, among other things. It's super helpful and literally necessary.
That doesn't sound that necessary. Should people think for themselves? I could really use some of that.
Trust me, I know. One look at you and I can tell. Okay, I can think of 2 ways to help make you better. I can share my daily routine with you. It is literally amazing. Or I can grant you exclusive access to my services. They're literally amazing. Both options are literally amazing.
Tell me about your services.
Okay, congratulations! I will be charging you for the Triple Premium Platinum Package. It includes a $3 spa coupon, 6 copies of my ebook, a free yoga cushion rental when you come to our Bali retreats, and access to the virtual Living Light Lounge, where you can literally collab with other influencers whenever you want.
Amazing. I can't wait to use all these incredible perks.
Yeah, great, whatever. Have fun and don't forget to let your light shine. Bye. This is so totally what friendship is and always has been.
Seven. I like him. I think he's funny. You're gonna play D&D with him? Hell yeah.
Valdivianites, it's David Most, your beloved CEO, with an important question. What do the following items have in common? Cellophane, eyeglasses, and bottled water. If you guessed they're all 15% off today, only on Valdivian.com, you'd be absolutely correct. But even more importantly, they're all transparent. As your leader, I value transparency above all else, especially when the board of directors changes the locks on my office. Message received, Ian. With that spirit in mind, I need to share some difficult news with you today. I have not been entirely candid regarding my lost sunglasses. Firstly, the lost item was thankfully not my sunglasses. My sunglasses were handcrafted in Italy by blind artisans, are inlaid with conflict diamonds and are locked in my safety deposit box. No, the missing item in question is actually a Valdivian prototype. And even more importantly, it's the only existing prototype of the amazing new gadget we're planning to launch for the Q4 Blissmas season. Unfortunately, the engineer who invented the prototype was a disgruntled former employee who destroyed the schematics before disappearing himself. So, as you can see, it is imperative that the glasses are found as quickly as possible. To that end, and after discussing it with the board, we are now prepared to offer a handsome reward for their expedient return. A $50 gift card to Valdivian.com.
Why am I putting you in pain? Alright, let's go play G&G. Oh, wait. No, first, okay. 50 whole dollars! I like them. I think they're fun. Okay. So, okay. So we have 4 hearts. 1 is going here. 1 is going to G&G. 1 is going to Shadow Lord, and then we have 1 free one. So that's where we're at.
Ben-hwa starts when you enter your bedroom. They look as if they've been waiting for you.
That is a bold corporate move, it's true.
There you are. Do you realize what today is?
What is it, baby? Did I miss an anniversary?
Not yet, but I can see you might as well have. It's the anniversary of the day we met. Or should I say, the anniversary of the day you pulled me out of several boxes, and you and all your friends laughed and laughed.
Oh, my housewarming party?
The very same. Why do you think I've been so desperate for you to see me as the sexual powerhouse I really am? I thought perhaps you'd remember our anniversary coming up. You'd take this opportunity to rectify the indignity of our first meeting. Clearly, I can't count on you to do this yourself.
How could I when I didn't even know?
Well, you know now. It took you ages to even use me. What the hell am I supposed to think when the first time we meet, I'm held up as a fucking joke? Tell me I'm not a joke to you.
They look at you with genuine pain in their eyes, their lip trembling with barely repressed anger and sadness.
You're not a joke to me, Ben-hwa.
Thank you.
They turn away from you, wiping at their eyes.
I never wanted you to see me like this. I need to be alone for a while.
Oh. I don't understand how we could have such different views on Lutz. I'm sorry, did you think that Shadow Lord was a good person for me? The Hanks? What do you mean we're on the same wavelength? You don't support my choices. I'm gonna go talk to a D&D dice and then do stuff with a Shadow Lord.
My master of the mystics!
Woohoo!
You have appeared before me as you had promised.
Nobody know you well enough to know that you would go for that. Fair enough. You are way too cute to stay away from.
You trying to get some powerful spell by flirting, aren't you? It might work. Keyword might.
Give it time, baby. Mwah.
I'm so glad you're here. I knew you wouldn't let me down. I rolled a crit on my insight check of you.
Oh, you like that.
Before we start, here's your character sheet. You will be playing the mystical enchanter by the name of Dewey Day Seamal, a hapless apprentice studying at the Arcana Mystica of the Bookshelf Bluffs. Looking at your character sheet, you will notice that you only have 40 health. Don't worry, it won't be that bad. Lux will be a hotshot, using bows and arrows to strike fear into foes from afar. You two will be a great long-distance duo.
What? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
You'll be a hotshot?
I just heard hot.
Right, a hotshot. You shoot arrows.
Like Cupid. OMG cute. Okay, I'm totally in. I'll wear a cute little diaper costume.
You don't need to wear a costume.
Too late, I'm already changing.
Right, okay, that's fine.
Finish explaining everything. I gotta edit this clip.
Okay, back to the enchanter sheet then. You will see there are spell notches and schools of magic. No need to worry about that really, I made it more for me. Since this is your first time, I'll walk you through what you can do when the time comes.
Okay, I kind of like Lex now.
Are you ready to start?
Yes.
Hang on, I haven't finished posting.
Okay.
Yeah, and then come. Here.
Lux?
Do you like this filter or this one?
We're going to start.
Let's do this.
I love it. We start our adventure in the study of your mentor, High Enchanter Melville. She is an annoyingly proficient enchanter, and you are lucky to study under her. Only Enchanter Melville is also a hoarder. If you ever needed a magical trinket or a mystical doodad, Melville most likely has it. And after 2 years in their care, you are still relegated to dusting these relics while Melville gives lectures to the spine of enchanters.
Except for me, I'm famous.
Sure.
OMG, I love this game already. Continue.
What is Spine of Enchanters?
The Spine is a group of enchanters that govern the magical world. Melville is one of the foremost researchers and often presents new discoveries to the Spine. You've been doing some magical research on the side, but you have needed some equipment that Melville has to actually get it done. With Melville in conclave for at least another 3 hours with the Spine, you choose now as the time. You go over to your sack of possessing, an item Melville knows you shouldn't have but allows, and you pull out your latest experiment. You found a lamp. Only it doesn't seem to do much. At least, not yet.
This is the only dating game where I can imagine all of the voice actors genuinely had fun. Absolutely. Apparently the voice actors for Sombra and Symmetra are somewhere in the game. You mean a magical lamp?
You sure hope it is.
Also, hi, Busy.
I found the lamp because light and lamps and glowing. But yeah, I'll let you have it, so you're welcome.
Anyway, you've tried rubbing it, but nothing works. But surely, there is something here that will awaken whatever is inside. Looking around this cluttered study, your eyes fall on a few things that might help you. There's an arcane amplifier that you've seen used a few times. There is the Cosmos Collector that can call on the stars to make things work. And there is the Mystic Manipulator, used to alter the very fabric of an item's makeup. Which do you use?
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I did space out for that entire section. Can somebody tell me what to use? Oh, shit. I'm going back in the clip. Thanks. I like that we all collectively dissociated for the explanation. Yes. I think. Uh-huh. arcane amplifier? Okay.
You scamper over to the amplifier. You slide the lamp into the mechanism and push some magic into its gears. It starts right up. It doesn't take long for the lamp to react to the device. First, it starts to glow. It takes on a warm copper look. But then, it starts to shake. Slightly at first, but then, boom! An explosion of magic rips the device apart, and white smoke consumes you.
By the way, I'm not even surprised it's hard to find something so much as voice actresses in. That's fair. I've heard, there was a game, it was a game or an anime, probably a game, it had to have been a game, that I was watching at one point, and I was listening to the voice, and I was like, is that Lucio? And it was Lucio.
Some of the glass catches in your skin, and you take 5 damage.
I roll to avoid the damage. What does a 1 mean?
You're dead.
That's a critical failure.
Okay, well, I just asked because I didn't roll 1.
What did you roll?
The number that avoids damage to my freshly applied makeup.
To my freshly applied makeup.
You wave your hands, clearing your vision, and that is where you see it.
Yeah, because it wasn't just Lucio. There was another character in whatever we were watching too. I can't remember who it was. I found Torben in anime. Was it? No, because we knew who, like, what voice actors did Marvel Rivals. I'm trying to think of what we have watched that would have had Lucio's voice. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't remember. But I remember being like, alright. You're just gonna go through your entire Crunchyroll history and just like, we've watched 50,000 animes and haven't finished a single one of them. But I don't know who Sim plays in this, because I told everybody not to tell me. Also, I love that you said Lucio's voice actor instead of Johnny Cruz. You shall forever be noted as his voice acting role now. Stop calling me out. I was watching Mob Psycho. I have a short attention span and there are too many good ones to start facts.
The lamp on the ground, broken in half.
Oh
and
no.
Floating above it, with beautiful purple skin and muscles that just won't quit. A djinn. You've done it. You released the djinn inside of the lamp.
So, you the one who went off and set me free and all that?
Who is that voice actor? Because I know that voice.
The djinn looks at you and cocks out a hip. This one has attitude.
So we're going with rude instead of grateful then, huh? Got it.
I know that voice actor. I know that one. I don't know where I know them from, but I know them from somewhere.
They then look down at the broken lamp.
And the one who has the lamp gets the wishes. Except there is no lamp, is there?
Oh my god, it's right there. Matt Mercer? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense why I'd recognize that voice. Yes, this is Matt. Can't you be nice and give me wishes anyways?
I'm good. Thanks for the jailbreak.
Damn, okay.
And with a whirl, the djinn flies out the window and towards the woods.
He's in everything. Makes sense he'd have a D&D character voice. Yeah. I want to say... I'm pretty sure my brother has, like, something signed by Matt Mercer. I was trying to remember where I remember him from. Because I know I've seen his name in things that I've played before. Regardless. But yeah, I'm pretty sure my brother has like a... What was it? He's Cassidy. Oh, that's cool. It's high noon. I know how to figure this out though. Mercer. Oh, he must have taken it down. Because I know he had posted whatever it was on social media at some point. But something related to... Oh my goodness. Hold on, I'm sorry. I gotta know. Thundercats? I think it was something Thundercats related that he had signed. I was rabbit holing, it's true. God, that's my weak point in this game, is that I'm just like, I know that voice. Who is it?
I realize that this is bad.
Yep, and every like fan thing he went to Overwatch, the fans practically forced him to say it's high noon. Nah, I want him to say bullseye.
Oh my god, can I just say that this is like terrible writing? Like whoever wrote this did like a terrible job. No offense.
You do know I wrote this one shot, right?
Wait, really? Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, and I was totally joking. 'Cause it's so creative and original.
Do you mind?
Wow, relax. I am just trying to give you a compliment.
Moving on.
Really?
Djinns have been trapped in lamps to stop them from being mischievous and using their powers for evil. You have unleashed a great force into the bookshelf bluffs. All of the most powerful enchanters are in conclave for the rest of the day. And if High Enchanter Melville finds out you let a djinn loose, you might as well kiss your education goodbye. What do?
I go after it, I gotta catch it. Melville can't find out. Time to clean my mess, then catch the djinn. Then, yeah, this.
Using a quick spell to sweep up all the glass and metal, you quickly tidy the study before rushing off to prepare to catch a djinn. In your dorm, your sack of possessing over your shoulder, you start to think about what you might need. But you don't have a ton of time. Your battle wand, of course. You also grab your Tome of Terrible Creatures. Flipping through it, you make sure you find the chapter on djinns. One paragraph stands out to you. It's about metal and the way djinn react to it. It's something to come back to. Oh, don't forget your ringing rock. Someone might call you. You know you can't hesitate for too much longer, so you decide to grab one more thing.
Okay.
Do you want the large red mystery potion? Or there is a box with runes sketched into it. It looks like your roommate's, but it also looks powerful. Maybe this will help? Which do you take?
The potion's probably a healing potion, because that's what red potions usually are. But the box could help us in battle. But I won't know how to use it. What do you guys think? They were roommates. Hi, Isaac. I'm glad you're doing well, friend. Okay.
OMG, that was such a dimmy move. Everyone knows potions are bad for you.
You grab the potion from your shelf. You instantly remember it was the health potion you brewed last week in class. You pop it open and chug it. You feel yourself recover from the explosion earlier. And then some. You get... wow, 35 health. With strength coursing through you, you head out the door and toward the woods.
Well, couldn't I take the box now, too? Because I just took the potion.
Don't worry about me or whatever. I'm on a cleanse anyway.
You get to the edge of the woods and it isn't hard to figure out where the djinn went. A path of trees has been bowled over. The funny thing is, the path seems to be heading toward a very specific location. It is headed for the hut of the groundskeeper, Moise. Moise is a bumbling old fool, but has a good heart. If anything happened to them...
Well, I won't let it. Time to get a move on.
You race through the woods toward Moi's cabin. Right on the edge of where Moi's cabin would be, you see Mois. They are tied to a tree, but they aren't resisting. A tiny gnome, Mois has always been kind to you. They snuck you herbs you needed for your experiments and may have helped you destroy evidence of a failed enchantment before.
I set up a drop shipping store for the gnome, leveraging my brand. And because of my incredible popularity, I offer him a 98.2% distribution split.
Anyways...
I call it Zodiac Herbs for astrological abundance. And we make a ton of money.
Let me get you untied.
Oh, I'm fine. You can leave me here. They said they would come back for me.
They? Who's they?
The trolls are following the instruction of the djinn that came through here.
98.2 is crazy, agreed.
Oh, I hope you didn't have anything to do with that.
I practiced the art of silence. I admit that it was my fault.
Hang on, wait, nobody would ever actually do that. That is, like, totally unbelievable.
I would be Lux in D&D, the sole purpose of knowing the DM. Yeah.
Oh, well, that isn't good. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. The djinn might destroy us before we even get the chance.
When I was in D&D, oh my god, that was me in D&D. Kind of, a little bit. Only because I was very, like, out of it while we're playing. So they would ask me what my action would be while we were talking to NPCs. And my character was a, rogue something or other. I think it was a rogue not halfling. I don't know, I was a rogue something or other. And, my whole thing was that I wanted to be a cross between House MD and Junkrat. So my character's whole thing was that they liked setting fires and, like, playing tricks and stuff. So anytime they would ask me what action I want to take, like, okay, hey, you haven't said anything, what do you want to do? I would like to open their window from the outside. So I would open their window, and then they'd be like, okay, they go over and close the window. I go to a different window, and I open that window too. And they'd close that one. We would go outside, and then they would be talking, and I would go around the house to the back of the house, and I would open a window without anybody noticing me. That was my whole thing, was I just opened windows. Hello, La Primera. How are you doing? I have a person in my D&D group that is Lux. The entire party hates them.
All I know is that the tools need my shed so they can build a throne for the djinn.
One of the people in our campaign was drawing images of, like, the things that we were doing in our campaign. And one of the ones she drew was my character going, and for my next trick, and it's just an open window.
They might be able to lead you to the djinn. What do you want to do?
Attack the tools. I'll beat the location of the Jin out of them. They're writing the line being kicked out of the party. Uh-oh. If I'm stealthy, maybe I can follow them back. Maybe I can question the travel. If I'm stealthy, maybe I can follow them back.
You decide to stealth your way out of this one. As the tools begin to head off down a path, wood and various building materials in hand, you follow them from a distance. Every now and then, you have to stop because the trowel looks like it's looking for you. But you keep going, following them for a few minutes. Eventually, they stop.
All right, time for our break. We've been working for an hour, so we're taking 10.
The tools all put down what they are carrying and they begin to talk. You listen closely.
So, Rick, you doing all right? This work has out of your general wheelhouse. Oh, thanks for asking, Spade. I'm hanging in there. Travel can really push a person, though. Oh, I know. Try being their cousin. Crazy thing is, I should have stayed in the glade with the Jinn. Did you see all those leaves? They were everywhere. And I'm the perfect tool for the job. But no, lift this board, Rick. Put it there, Rick.
The spade puts its tiny hand on the rake's arm.
When we get to the glade, you want me to say something? Nah, thanks, though. The Jinn seems like a fair guy. I'll talk to him, see what he can do.
The trowel walks over to the rake and the spade.
We're gonna head back to the shed after our break. Gotta pull some nails for Hammer.
You've heard all you need to, and you head toward the glade.
That's it? We find out where to go by listening?
Yeah, it's a crazy concept.
Don't be surprised if you lose subs over this writing.
What subs? What are you even talking about?
It was some sort of demonic fire mage or something like that. Don't remember the actual specifics. And his name was Tito Fukin Jenkins. And his entire thing was he's from Australia, so he did everything backwards, upside down. Loved fire, chaos, and always spoke in third person. Oh, I like that. My character's name was... Oh my god, what was it? I know that we shortened it to Fen, so it's probably Fenrir. But he is cool. His whole family died when he was super duper little, and he basically lived on the streets and learned how to do like card tricks and like made money through sleight of hand and thievery and stuff. And a little old lady found him hungry in an alleyway, so she would like give him little bits of food and stuff, became best friends, etc., etc. He doesn't actually know how his family died, but he knows that he lived on the street since he was very, very little. I had a very in-depth backstory.
As you make your way toward the glade, your magical senses start to tingle. You see a few pebbles floating in midair. They float up and down, glowing a soft blue. From your education, you know this to be a ley line. It is one of many that converge around the school. You think this is why the Jinn went this way, to amass more power along the ley line. But there might be more to it than that. Still, time is of the essence. You could steam forward toward the Jinn, or stop and do some quick research from your book.
Time is of the essence. You could steam forward towards the Jinn, or stop and do some quick research from your book. And I'll just power bust open those pages.
Books are like sexy boob covers. I use them when I want to look like a librarian.
You take a moment to sit down and crack open the book you brought with you. Flipping to the back of the book to find a ley line in the index, you quickly find your page. It says that while they were great sources of power, they can also be a great source of healing. You find a ritual of rejuvenation and you partake. You have gained an additional 15 health.
Oh!
What do I get? Can I have some additional likes?
I like
I feel like my ritual of foot picks should give me something, right?
Yeah.
Nothing else in the book really helps you, but at least you feel more prepared for what is to come. With your sack on your shoulder and your wand at the ready, you venture toward the glade. You travel for another 10 to 15 minutes. It is then you see it.
Foot picks, you two are so alike. Only feats, yeah. The amount of people that have seen my foot pics in this last, like, 2 weeks, crazy, actually. Because I did a foot mask, so I've been showing everybody my foot mask feet.
A glade surrounded by trees, and in the middle of it, the Jinn. He is feeding off of a ley line. Behind him is a half-constructed throne. As you contemplate what to do, you hear a magical tone. You search for where it is coming from. Oh, your ringing rock.
The cocoons are cocooning. It's pretty crazy, actually, because the parts that already cocooned are cocooning again. So I'm like, if I keep losing layers of feet, I'm not gonna have any feet left.
Oh, I get it. The rock is like a phone. And after you're done with it, let me have it for a bit. Then we'll be able to get some real powers.
You quickly search your sack for the ringing rock and answer it in hushed tones.
Hello? Who is this?
Oh, there you are. Where are you right now?
That voice is one you would never forget. High Enchanter Melville is on the other end.
I've come looking for you. I need you to help me in the lecture hall. We made a bit of a mess. You weren't in the study, so I figured you are done with your chores.
I'm almost done.
Why does it sound like you are outside? Is that a ley line I hear?
Oh, she really is powerful.
You know that Melville isn't the biggest fan of lying. You have a choice to make. Do you come clean? Or do you hide the truth from your mentor?
We all know what the answer is here.
Guys, what do I do? The most fun things to do is start as a family instead of completely unrelated adventures. Our first campaign, my DM was my friend Hunter, and I know that there's like a whole rule that you're not supposed to like seduce NPCs or whatever. However, my character, the scene was I think it was like 1930s Louisiana or something like that. I can't remember. But my character was a estranged heiress, or an excommunicated heiress to the Mars Candy Bar's fortune, who had the power to read people's emotions by touching them. So like she could tell if somebody was lying if she touches them, which is why she ends up becoming an escort when she gets excommunicated from her family. So it was pretty much like every day that we would do this, they would be like, okay, you're tied up by the mob leader. What do you do? I ask him if there's anything that I can do to get us out of there. He says, what do you mean? And I say, I think you know what I mean. Yeah. And then Hunter would say, you can't seduce the mob leader. Like, can I try? My persuasion is very high. No. She doesn't like lying, so I might have unleashed an evolution. ...
I just want to go on the record saying that I had nothing to do with this.
The ringing rocket's so hot you can barely hold it. And let me guess, you're off trying to capture it on your own, aren't you?
You hear her signature mumbles along with some choice words rolled in there.
All right. Listen closely. You need to bind this stupid thing. If you do exactly as I say, you should be fine.
I have 3? There should only be 2. I did not double down. I did not double down. See, you got advice from me. I made a good choice. There should be an animated one. There should be a static one. Oh, I didn't deactivate the old one. Yeah, so the first one is the one that I made. That one is supposed to be deactivated, and then one is a solid one, like a still one, and the other one is animated. They're rocking back and forth playing sex.
Mess it up, and you will be blown to bits. Got it? You listen closely, taking every action to memory, and even repeating it back to Melville.
Playing saxophone.
First, circle the area with soil from where you stand. Then, begin an ice spell, only touch it to the ground.
First, circle the area with soil from where you stand. Then, begin with an ice spell. Only touch it to the ground. Only me, right?
Lastly, recite the haiku of holding.
Oh, God.
You should know it from class. I'm on my way to you, but you must do this first. Hold tight. I'll be there soon. And don't expect to get off easy. The ringing rock disconnects. She hung up on you. None of that matters now. You have to complete exactly what she says.
Okay.
You start to follow the steps set out by Melville.
Okay.
The first thing you do is...
I saw this trending. It's a circle of salt or something?
Circle the area with soil.
You grab a pile of soil in your hand and, staying tucked in the trees, complete your circle. The next step was to start what kind of spell?
Ice.
Fire! It's Leo season, and that is a fire sign.
The bitter cold pulses through your finger. You touch the dirt and hear it snap together. Now, the last step. What did you need to recite?
A haiku.
This is a weird, hard magic system. I don't like it. Do you, chat?
No.
There is no chat!
There is a chat, actually. They're right there. The haiku of holding.
It comes to you quickly. It's short and sweet.
Hi, Chance! I exist, Chance! Yeah! This chat exists. Recognize.
You hear the spell complete, and you see a dome of magical energy surround the djinn. You hear rustling of leaves behind you. Melville quickly comes by your side.
Hot.
The ringing rock has tracking now? Ooh, that's good for location tags.
Jax is a figment of the imagination. True.
That's not the point. Can I continue now?
Yes.
She gives you a smirk and a nod. I see you tamed the thing. The djinn puffs up.
Psh, no one can tame me.
Melville gets a very serious look on her face. We'll see about that. Stepping toward the djinn, Melville holds something in her hand. It's a lamp.
An old man, but fun to hang with.
Not just any lamp. One covered in runes and etchings. You have a choice, dear djinn. Enter the lamp and be trapped for all eternity. Or join me.
You have a choice, dear djinn. Enter the lamp and be trapped for eternity or join me. Join you, question mark.
Melville speaks to you without taking an eye off the djinn. With the djinn by my side, I would be the most powerful enchanter there ever was. I shall have his power, one way or another.
Melville's evil?
The lamp starts to glow, and the djinn begins to be sucked into the lamp. Make your choice, djinn, she cackles. Make it now! The djinn, with a panicked look on his face, shouts,
I'll aid you. My power is yours.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
Whoosh! A flash of light overtakes you. You can't see, but you can hear energy most intense flying around. Before you floats Melville, but she is huge. The djinn has fused with her, and she lets out an evil laugh. Before I go on, I should tell you, this is the part where I would, like, monologue as Melville. Is it cool if I do that?
Yeah, totally. I'm gonna monologue too.
I'm just an old ghost. Oh no.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Lux! Do it in another room at least.
Fine.
If you're excited about it, so am I. I say do it.
Awesome. You're the best. Melville lowers down onto the ley line, seeming to sniff the air that radiates with power. I know you can sense it. The power this place holds. These grounds hold a wealth of energy. Energy that could have us enchanters rule the entire world. Mold it into our image. Could you imagine if every place was as ideal as Bookshelf Bluff? A place where learning was the only goal? It would be glorious, wouldn't it? If only we could make that happen. Oops! We can! The thing is, we've always been able to. But the idiots of the spine want to make sure we use our magic for good. What good? The world is full of evil all around us. From the Shoelay Shores to Cantalopia, evil is everywhere. But we can make it ideal. I can now make it ideal. What I will do will not be found in books. It will not be found in scrolls. The world will learn the peace we have found here, and I will force them to. There is only one problem to clean up first.
It's me. Hi, I'm the problem.
You. You know my plan, and you could stop me. I can't have that now, can I? Oh, what a pity. It seems I must finish you now. Melville begins to float again. Sling your spells if you want. At least you will die knowing you tried to stop me. Melville flies at you, a spell spinning in the palm of her hand. Only she hasn't quite got used to her new body and powers. The spell goes wild and crashes into a tree. The tree bursts apart, giant splinters flying everywhere. One hits Melville directly in the arm. She rears back, a pained wince on her face as she pulls out the large piece of wood. This gives you time to react. You are panicked and aren't sure what to do.
Here's some magic. Where the hell is that lamp she brought? Screw this, I gotta run. Where the hell is that lamp she brought?
You sprint for the lamp Melville left on the ground. Upon touching it, you see it is covered in runes. A quick scan shows you they are runes of capturing. Put that down, Dewey. You don't know what you're doing with that. Melville is scared of this thing. What do?
I start reading the runes out loud.
You are instantly glad you paid attention in runes class. The words come flowing from your mouth like water, and with each word, Melville gets pulled closer and closer to the lamp. Stop! You don't have to do this! I won't kill you right now!
Not right now!
It's obvious she has never known humility. As she gets pulled in toward the lamp, you hear a voice next to you. Well, ain't that something? You look away from Melville for a moment, and you see Moise and the tools appear beside you. The trowel groans. You destroyed all the works we done did! This distraction, though momentary, makes you slip on the pronunciation of the rune Slimfumplach. That's a hard one anyway. Melville uses this opening to fling a spell at you. It makes contact, hitting you for 15 health.
I hide behind a tree and film the encounter, commenting as I do.
As you are hit, the lamp flies out of your hand, and Melville goes to catch it. Only, it burns through her hand.
Aha! Shins are weak to metal!
The memory of the tome comes back to you. Good thing you have metal tools right next to you.
Lend me your steel, you tools!
I don't know about that, Trowel protests. Moise picks him up and hands him to you. Here you go! He's mouthy, but does good work. You lift the trowel like a magical focus. A grayish silver orb of pure metal collects at the tip of the trowel. This is kinda awesome, Trowel yells. and you unleash it toward Melville. It rips through her, leaving behind a ring of smoke where it made contact. You've never done metal magic before, so you aren't sure how to summon it quickly. This leaves enough room for Melville to counterattack. With a flash of blue energy, she hits you with an arcane lance. She is still reeling from your hit, so it only hits for 5 damage. You stagger back, pushing through the pain. You lift your eyes toward Melville, and you see the other tools rushing her. Lux, are you going to help?
Someone has to live to upload the tale. I'll be back here.
You get a few swipes in before Melville starts to grab them by the handle and snap them in half. In that moment, as if by magic, Moise appears.
Oh, this doesn't look very good.
Moise lifts a hand, and vines fly out of the ground to wrap around Melville. It looks like it's holding, until... Kaplow! The vines are thrown off and burst into flames as they hit the ground. Now I have to kill you too! Die, Moise!
Not Moise!
Melville charges up an energy attack. You have a moment to react before it flies. You have enough spell notches to do your ultimate attack, or maybe a higher level metal spell? Or there might be something else you want to do.
Ultimate attack, bring it on. I gotta say, Moise, take the hit.
Oh, well, crit! You step in front of Moise before Melville can unleash her attack.
I step in front of you and strike a hot, mysterious pose. And then I get somewhere safe and out of the way.
One of the tools shouts out,
What are you doing, kid?
No one hurts Moise.
You release your hold on the trowel, letting him tumble to the ground. That is all you have time for before Melville hurtles the attack at you. She hits you for... Oh no. I rolled a crit. That means she hits you for 93 damage. I'm so sorry. You feel the magic hit your chest.
Well,
and in that moment, you are known by everything in the universe that ever was or ever will be. The bright light from the attack doesn't burn out. Instead, you open your eyes to find yourself swirling in magical ether. Melville unbound your soul from the earthly plane, but in doing so, released you from pain.
shit.
Everything is beautiful, and you are in tune with all things. But, wait, that's not all.
I bet he's making this up on the fly.
You are zooming through time and space and existence, and you slam into something, and then it is black. You open new eyes, and a voice in your head tells you that your sacrifice has earned you another chance. You see the sky. You feel grass under you. You realize you have been reincarnated. But where and who you are is a mystery to you. And that mystery is a story for another time.
Way to leave me to clean up your mess. Which I am not going to do. My character bows down and becomes a servant of Melville.
So, now you are an evil character and the adventure is over. So, good job.
But I got like 480 new followers. How many did you get?
That was incredible!
Oh, he likes me.
The way you sacrificed yourself? Holy crit!
Holy crit!
Oh, that was better than I could have imagined. That was... You are... perfect. I'm sorry. That's super embarrassing. But like... if that's how you roleplay here... I'm excited to see how you might like some... other roleplay?
Oh my god, Chance! You passed the cute check, that's for sure.
That was such a good session.
Yeah, I got a good session for you, baby.
Listen, I appreciate you so much, and I would love to play with you again. And I'm so damn glad you sat down with me to do this. You're amazing.
Yes.
I need to wind down because that was intense.
It was also a very long
But
session.
please, come see me again soon. I'd love to have you play with my dice again.
I'll play with your dice, baby. Mwah, 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 mwah.
I mean, bye.
Yeah, you said what you said. That was so easy!
You maxed out our relationship status.
Hooray! I've done it. I'm amazing. Oh, right. Listen here. I was enjoying myself, okay? I'd like to come back to this tomorrow. Alright, so we have one more. Who did I say that I was giving it to? The hero sacrificed himself for a gnome and everyone died. The end. Hey, what can I say? Oh, I said we could use one of the hearts for random. That was an open one. So do we want to meet the self-love book now? Junk drawer? Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
The distinct scent of books, that slight hint of vanilla and mystery, fills your nose. And while it's not at all unwelcome, it is strange to smell it when you're not actually paging through any
Oh,
of your
the
books.
coffee cup! Dang it!
It only takes you a few moments to track down the source of the smell. What appears to be the spirit of literature hovers a few feet away from you, nose in a book. When he sees you, he nearly drops the book he's holding, rewarding you with a glare.
Ah! Oh, for God's sake, you cannot sneak up on me like that when I'm reading. You have no way of knowing what world I've been in. I might mistake you for a zombie or an ill-mannered country gentleman, and, well, I might have to act accordingly, you see.
And that would be bad?
Yes, probably. I suppose that would depend, wouldn't it? My name is Lyric.
Okay. Yeah.
I chose the name myself, you know. I was originally written as Lionel. Can you imagine?
No.
I am the embodiment of all literature, an indisputable master of the written word. I have read positively everything. I am voracious with books, poetry, magazine articles, any genre, any length, any style. I love it all. I know you're curious about all that, so I figured I'd offer it right up front.
I'm totally curious. What are you reading right now?
What am I not reading right now is a shorter answer. This one right here is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sink, a riveting account of voyaging in a submersible to rescue a clean sponge from a dirty band of moldy criminals. This one, Angles in America, is a non-fiction history on the American phobia of rounded spaces. A bit dry, but it does make you see space and architecture in a new light.
Yeah, no, I was also thinking that this is like very creative design.
This one I picked up on a whim, and I won't put down until they pry it out of my cold papier-mâché fingers. Pounded in the butt by the abstract concept of self-improvement while my gym equipment watches.
Pounded in the butt by the abstract concept of self-improvement while my gym equipment watches.
This Chuck Pringle fellow, he really has a line on the object erotica market.
Do you have a favorite?
Ah, that's like asking if a potter has a favorite ball of clay. I couldn't possibly choose among my balls. They all contribute to this chaotic and adorable additive sculpture. That is me.
Do you have a favorite genre to write?
Right. Do I have a favorite genre to write? Well, we have arrived at my tragic flaw much more quickly than I would have liked. Usually I get at least a few minutes of stimulating conversation out of a stranger before I'm forced to share my great shortcoming. I am a reader, but not a writer.
It's funny because I'm a writer, but not a reader.
Sadly, I've never even written a paragraph. Not a single line of text. Not a word. Not a punctuation mark.
Really? But your literature, that seems like a big hole. Oh no, we've got to do something about that.
We do? Do you mean that you would help me write? Write with me?
Yeah, I'll write with you.
Co-author the first book of lyric?
Absolutely. I have a degree in English, you know, a bachelor's. I was almost certified to teach high schoolers. One class away, and that class was student teaching. Fun facts. Date everything is in my stream wishlist queue because you play games like Sims 4, yeah. that tracks. First book of lyric is a pretty cool title, honestly.
Well, I never. This is most excellent. I wager you're about to become the first human in history to help a book write a book. All very exciting. I have some materials to gather. Pens, paper. We'll probably need quite a bit of extra paper to crumple dramatically on the floor when writer's block sets in.
Real.
Oh, how fun! I'm about to experience writer's block! All right, I'll get to gathering. I'll need some time, but when you return, ready shall I be.
I've been writing a book for 2 years. Oh. Discord.
It's me. Were you followed? Is this signal encrypted? Listen, I've been giving more thought to our previous conversation about the ethical implications of transforming inanimate objects into humans, and I've come to a realization.
7. 7 for lyric. I like lyric. I think we have a lot in common. He's like the yin to my yang because he reads, I write, I don't read, he doesn't read or write. Together we make the perfect relationship or whatever. Okay.
It's honestly not up to us whether an object should become human. It's up to the object.
Okay.
And if an object expresses desire for personhood, who are we to deny them?
Fair. Makes sense, I agree.
I did discover one other interesting piece to all this.
What's that?
After analyzing the data, it appears that certain objects can only become human if the Dateviator user possesses the necessary personality traits. I'm not sure why. I theorize it's because certain character attributes emit an energy vibration on the same resonant frequency as the molecules of a particular inanimate object. But in all honesty, it's likely a mystery that science will never solve.
Oh, I have a theory.
That science will never solve.
Gotcha.
Regardless, I was able to discover which personality traits seem to resonate with each inanimate object, and I've uploaded that data into the Dateviators.
Oh.
I've labeled it Realization Recipes. You should be able to access those files now. I'm so sorry, but there's no time.
Of course not.
Valdivian's goons were closing in, so I was forced to flee to a country in South America to avoid detection, and my cell carrier's overseas data plan is very limited. Seriously? 10 megabytes a day? I can barely send a GIF. What a joke! Remember, check the Dateviators for the realization recipes.
Okay. Realization recipes. Specs. Skylar specs. Yeah. Realization recipe? I don't know what any of this means. Oh, smarts, poise, something, charm, smarts, or whatever. Okay. Okay. Zoe, what are you doing? Okay. Sass. Smarts, poise, empathy, charm, and sass. Oh, yeah, we have a dog named Zoe, too. So if I go to Datadex, and I were to go to Lux, let's look at Lux. So, poise, charm, and, sass. Yeah, that tracks. The axolotl? Puppy is the axolotl. We have a dog named Zoe, though. No empathy, I see. No empathy, no smarts. I like that it shows you who the voice actor is when you click on the character, too. All right. Let's go see my boy.
Ooh, welcome back, my dark ally.
Oh.
Come, let the next trial commence.
Yes, sir. Give me all the trials.
The trial of the letters begins.
Whatever that means. Letters.
Back before the great cataclysm, my comrades and I would partake in spirit shackling activities.
Shackling?
Some have lasted several nights. Others, we simply gave up counting. Are you prepared to begin?
Yeah, baby. I'm prepared, Lord of Darkness.
Let the game of shadows begin! I present to you the following.
He holds a sheet of notebook paper up to you. It contains a macabre illustration of a dead person and a few mysterious lines.
We're playing Hangman?
Blank, 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 blank. Guess.
6 letters. It's Shadow. Wait, is this Hangman?
This is the Hanged Man. Now, choose your letter.
If I guess S, and it's the first letter, the word is Shadow.
There is an S. Now, choose your letter.
Yeah, it's Shadow.
There is an A. Now, choose your letter. There is a D.
Little Superman S in the top right. Well,
now, choose your letter.
top right corner. Yeah.
There is an O. Now, choose your letter. There is a W. Now, choose your letter.
Is it Shadow? The old chain symbol we all drew on paper? Yeah.
The answer is shadow.
You guys like the way I clocked that before I even guessed a single letter? That's so sick, dude.
Completely sick. Your turn.
Shadow Lord's skull doesn't really have much in the way of expression, but he seems a bit smug.
I'll have you know that among my dark cabal, I was the leading player. Think to yourself, what is your mysterious text?
Darkness or you're cute? Right? Because, like, darkness, he'll think that's sick. Sorry, I always do this when I'm trying to do this. You're cute. Alright.
2 words.
Thanks, guys.
The second,
I appreciate
4
it.
letters. The first, an apostrophe. This is most certainly a declaration of praise and endearment. How sweet of you, Penumbra. It's most certainly you're cool.
You're wrong.
What? That's impossible. What is the answer then?
You're cute.
Shadow Lord falls silent as he tries and fails to process this compliment.
Oh, I see you've chosen the path of flattery.
Yeah. Yeah.
As are you, Penumbra. Very cute.
Thanks, baby.
Ah, that was entertaining. It's been eons since I've played the Hanged Man.
See? I got you guys to believe in me fixing him too. I told you. I've told you the bugs aren't that big of a deal.
Last time, I engaged in a mighty face-off with Lunar Knight that lasted until sunrise. Oh, it was legendary.
Who's Lunar Knight?
An old comrade. From before the Great Cataclysm.
Were you too close?
He was a former shade of mine, if you get what I mean.
Definitely an ex.
Our conversations gathered more shadows than any other Void Dweller. The Lord of Shadows and his loyal knight. Us two were perceived as an eternal pair.
What happened?
The Great Cataclysm.
Tell me more, Shadow.
Very well.
I'm sorry to hear that, Fire. Hopefully you get some relief soon.
I suppose a proper explanation is owed. Tell me, Penumbra, what do you presume to be a power more fearsome than darkness?
What do you presume to be a power more fearsome than darkness? Love?
We don't live in a world of whimsical tales and fantasy. Not anymore, at least.
We can, though.
The overwhelming phantasmic force that realigned the unified lives of my comrades and I is time.
You drifted apart?
There was no one moment or act that caused it.
There never is.
One night, I was with Lunar and my friends, joyfully conversing about whatever came to our minds. Time crept into our dark haven. Distance, a symptom. And then, many nights later, Lunar no longer wished to be by my side. Boredom came next. My friends took less and less interest in our nightly discussions. They too left, one by one.
Living Shadow. Yeah, exactly.
And then, I was alone. You may think it cruel of them for leaving without a proper goodbye. But I respected all of my friends' decisions, even Lunar's. I don't harbor any wrathful thoughts against any of them. I just think back to those days fondly, and wonder why time had to come for us. We were happy. I was happy.
Shadow, I'm so sorry.
Oh, shed not a tear for me, Penumbra. Time comes for us all in ways we don't expect.
Amen, brother.
Normally, I'd celebrate triumphantly at obtaining another armament. That'll be all for today, Penumbra. Thank you for listening to my tale.
Yeah, I'll be back to Bone tomorrow or whatever. See you then. Always, BB. Zoso, hello. Hey, Zoe. Zoe, are you there? Oh, good night, Fire. Thank you for hanging out, my friend. Hey, if you can hear me, let me know.
Hey, yeah, I can hear you. Sorry about the other day. I was just so sad. It is good to see you, though. And I'm feeling a little better. There was the cutest bird in the windowsill this morning. Have you ever realized that the way birds poop is just totally insane? Like, it's just random. They poop whenever, wherever, all the time.
I have had that thought, actually.
Can you imagine going through life like that? I mean, I don't have to worry about pooping because I'm a ghost and I don't have bowels and I don't eat, but like, what if it was you? That would be so crazy. You just walk around like leaking. Birds are so weird.
Well, the weirdest thought I've ever had, I would say, is the fact that dogs don't have butt cheeks, which I find interesting. Cats don't have butt cheeks either, but it's more important for dogs because when dogs don't have butt cheeks, when they're sitting on their chairs, they're basically resting their bare asshole on whatever chair they're sitting on. And I brought this up to my uncle once, and he pointed out the fact that one of our dogs would get uncomfortable when he would take them on a car ride during the winter, and he would turn on the seat warmer. And we had determined that the reason he was uncomfortable is because his asshole was being deep fried by the seat warmers. That's my weird thought for the day. Wait, I just remembered something. Ah, geez, it's too far. Busy, what was that clip that you sent earlier? Have I seriously never gone on my dogs with no butt cheeks tirade with you guys before? Because, yeah, I'm very serious about it. Like, we've got butthole or butt cheeks to, like, cover and protect our buttholes. Dogs don't. Cats don't either. A little less important. Oh, was it the it's me, hi, I'm the problem? Thank you guys for clipping things. I appreciate that. You sent the link in Disco? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. Alright. Birds are so weird. That is totally a solid point. Would you like to hear my tirade about dog butt cheeks? No?
From
Okay.
someone not solid at all. I have an idea.
Yes? About what?
I've been thinking about where I should go next.
Okay.
Should I find out what my next adventure is? Like, actually die? Or should I try to come back to a life of sorts and be a real being in the house with guys like the time capsule? And you and your magic glasses.
I'd love to have you here. Don't move on to Beyond, please. Honestly, maybe go to Peaceful Beyond sounds peaceful. I would love to have you here.
Oh my god, thank you! Look, here's my idea. We never closed the seance circle. I stood up, and he stood up, and then I fell, and I died, but the energy was still all open and swirly. So maybe it's still open. Maybe if we can complete it, I'd stop being stuck in between worlds like this. Stuck in this room, stuck in the freaking 80s, for God's sake.
We get back into that open energy, you might be able to make it here fully. Oh, come on, the 80s are pretty baller.
Ah, this is amazing! Okay, we're gonna need a lot of stuff. Well, not a lot of stuff, like a moderate amount of stuff. Mostly what we need is unstable energy.
I have so much unstable energy for you. I got it.
It sounds weird, but I think if we get enough of these objects here, whose existences span the distance between object and idea, it could work.
XXX Shadow Lord 420 XXXX. Yeah, it's a pretty cool jacket. I also have so much unstable energy.
Not cabinets, tables, or toilets, but like weirder stuff. Like me. We have to gather them together, and they all have to be on board with what we're doing. Like, we have to all be on the same page, singing the same song kind of thing. And it should work. This is... Oh my god, I think I'm gonna die. Like, die again. Like, metaphorically from excitement. Do you know enough of the others here to do that? Honestly, 3 or 4 might be enough. I don't know why the hell Rudy thought he could contact his dead father with just me.
I think I know some folks up here who'd be down to help us out. I'll go looking. I might have to find some new peeps, but I'll figure it out.
Oh my god, this is amazing. I will be right here. I'll be waiting right in this exact spot, okay? Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you!
Wait. So... Wait, I don't... What's my objective? This time you saw Zoe, she talked about coming back to life, becoming a real being in the house. You suggested that she go to Beyond instead. She said she let you know how it goes. No, I didn't zone out. I just didn't understand. You gotta go get some of the other characters to help you bring back Zoe. So, like, talking to them?
I'm so glad you're back. I thought maybe after the other day, I didn't think you'd ever want to see me again.
Of course I want to see you again.
Thank you. Sex toys aren't supposed to be emotional, you know. We do one thing, and we do it well. But I've been holding on to these feelings of inadequacy for years. I can be confident and sexy around everyone else in this house. But when I see you, I just remember that first time we met. I've been desperate for you to see me as the sensual being I am.
I've been desperate for you to see me as the sensual being I am. I've never seen you as anything but that.
I just felt so desperate every time you came around. Maybe you couldn't see it, but I felt like a fucking mess. But you let me show you what I look like when I'm truly in my element. I freaked out yesterday, but the truth is, you really make me feel like you see me for me. And I hope we can keep seeing each other without all that pressure now. I want to keep doing this, if you'll have me.
Yeah, we can keep doing this all night long, baby. I never want this to stop.
I'm so happy.
Ben-hwa takes your hand in theirs, reaching up to wipe a tear away from their eye.
Let's start over from now on. No more pressure to be anything but ourselves.
Hello, let's go. I've done it again.
I feel so satisfied.
Thank you. My sass is going off the charts now. Okay. So, more sass, yay! So, okay. Do I need to go talk to Chance again? Like, is there another interaction now that he's in love with me? Did I make 2 people fall in love with me yesterday? No. I don't know. Alright, well, we'll go talk to Chance. Then we'll talk to the coffee cup. And then we'll go from there.
Oh.
Yeah, go for it.
Holy crit, you look fantastic today. I've been thinking about you. Maybe we can get into some fun later?
Oh yeah, baby.
I'd love to play a game with you.
Absolutely.
Don't worry. I'd never play with your heart.
I know you wouldn't, and that's why I love you.
And that's a crit to make me smile.
Alright, so that's their last interaction. We'll talk to the coffee cup. You need 3 people, and one of them is some you see in your dreams. So, nightmare? Which is what I'm doing right now.
A charming barista grinds coffee in your kitchen, working so busily she doesn't even seem to notice you. You stand there for a good few minutes before she spies you, startled out of her intense focus.
Ew.
Hi there. Welcome to Roofbox, the home of all your coffee needs. I'm Kirby, happy to help. G'day.
G'day. So, you're my coffee maker?
I, sure am. Here to make your day just a little bit brighter with a touch of coffee. Gosh, that never gets any less awkward to say. What can I get for you today?
Does their mic sound so much more muffled than other people's? A latte. Because I love you, a
One
latte.
coming right up.
I used to have socks that said that.
Kopi gets to work, grinding and pouring and mixing with an impressive speed.
And voila! One latte just for you. Hope you like it. Is there anything you'd like to know about the latte?
Tell me about latte art.
Oh, gosh, where do I begin? There's all different kinds of patterns to choose from. Hearts, tulips. But probably one of the most essential patterns for any good barista to learn is the Rosetta pattern. It's supposed to be based off this plant, but I forgot the full name of it.
Is it called a Rosetta?
That's probably it, yeah. We'll see you next time.
Nice. I've done it. I've drank coffee. This might be my last day, depending on how fast I go. The goal is to be done before 1 a.m. Actually, yeah. Come to think of it, maybe this will be my last day. Alright, so we have coffee now. We've talked to the dice. We've talked to Ben-hwa. I need 1 for Dark Lord. Is there anybody else I should go to? You don't have Dasha and Hanks as your 10 still? That's true. Dasha was a 9, I thought. Telling you who to go to for Zoe's seance, because according to Muggsy, you haven't talked to either of them. Well, let's go with that option instead. Go ahead and give me the who I'm looking for. I miss Betty. Willie, Reggie, and Nightmare. I've talked to Nightmare. Wait, I feel like I have talked to a Willie. Have I not? What's... Oh. Jack Parrott. Wallace and Winifred. update the workspace app on your phone.
A tall, statuesque corporate type with striking hair and cheekbones is staring at you, hands on her hips. Something about her makes you instinctively crave her approval, and the way she's looking at you just now makes you doubtful whether or not you'll get it.
Come to rub it in?
Rub what in?
Ugh. This was gonna be my big chance to prove myself. This was gonna be the job that changed everything.
Hope he needs a rating. 8 because they're coffee. And I love coffee.
And then Valdivian decides that AI is the wave of the future. And why do we need anyone working these jobs at all? And you, large brain genius that you are, train my replacement.
I don't even know who you are.
Insult to injury. Wow. Well, whatever. We're both in the same boat now. Valdivian has no use for either of us. And you got me into this mess, so you're gonna be here to get me out of it.
But
Time's wasting. Let's start over, shall we? Icebreaker. Your name and a fun fact. Name's Wilhelmina Work. Friends call me Willie. Hello. You and I aren't friends, but in the spirit of team building, you can call me Willie. As for my fun fact, I speak 6 languages and am fluent in 4.
what languages are those?
What? So you can tell your little AI pal how exactly to replace me? Nice try.
I wasn't.
Moving on.
You introduce yourself to Willie, but when it comes time for your fun fact, you hesitate for a moment. What to choose?
Hey now, I'm in HR. I climbed Mount Everest with nothing but my bare hands and a dream. I held the world record for Candy Crush level 34A. And once earned a pizza party for my first grade class by reading 100 books in a year.
I probably would have gone with something more recent, but that is heartwarming and relatable.
Oh.
Shows initiative and ambition, too. Well done. Well, that's done now. Let's see what else is on the agenda for today.
Willie pulls her phone out, scanning through some unseen document. She frowns, her pretty features twisting into an annoyed grimace.
Guess we're on to scope now.
Scope?
Scope, wherein we'll decide the scale, parameters, and ambition of this project. Good practice to ask when you don't know what something means. Here's the deal. I had a job. You cost me that job. I am your job, so you don't have a job either. Tables turning, etc., etc. So you and I are going to meet every day until we figure out where I'm landing next. Since this is your fault and you have nothing better to do, you owe it to me to be here for this.
The hell do you need me for? I didn't know I was doing it. I appreciate the opportunity to make this right.
Good. You get this straightened out and I might develop some respect for you. I've got some interviews lined up with some places around the house. First one's with Hanks Limited.
Hanks Limited? Like the Hanger Hanks?
The very same. Meeting adjourned.
Alright. Off to my boo.
There's a strange heaviness to Shadow Lord today. He's not his usual dark, cheery self.
Dark tidings, Penumbra. The news I carry may be troubling to you.
Oh? What is it?
I have found the final armament piece.
You don't sound happy.
Once I don it, my true power will be unleashed. With that, my final form shall be revealed. You may be surprised by who I become.
Do your worst, baby.
Shadow Lord bows his head, falling silent for a few moments before he begins his incantation.
The die is cast. Let us begin. The whispers of the void, heed my call. Bend to my will and reforge my soul. Let darkness incarnate reign supreme once more!
Shadow Lord vanishes from your view with a flash of black smoke.
Listen, fixing people sometimes means letting them be themselves fully and completely. Sometimes you have to respect the fact that somebody is who they are and let them be that person. So yes, I am fixing him by allowing him the space to be himself. Whoa!
The Shadow Lord you once knew is gone, replaced by what appears to be...
It is complete.
Oh no. Oh no.
some nerd?
It's perfect!
As I suspected, you wouldn't recognize my form as it is now. It's me.
It's me. XXX Shadow Lord 420 XXX.
It's perfect!
But my real name is Skips.
Skips! I'm so glad I didn't turn away because of the bugs.
I thought you wouldn't take me seriously if I appeared to you like this.
Yeah, this voice does sound familiar. Emo MySpace boy!
If you have any questions, ask.
He literally looks like L! This is perfect!
What do you want to know?
Have you ever seen Death Note? Who is Skips?
That's my real name. Skips Shadley.
This is the real you?
Skip, told you you'd hate it.
I didn't say that.
I'm not actually the Lord of all shadows.
Oh, wow, I really believed it. I noticed.
My friends and I love role-playing, so we made characters to chat as.
And the ornaments?
Not real. But wasn't it nice feeling like you were making progress?
What was the point of the rituals then?
I was excited to talk to someone again.
I'm gonna cry, this is so cute!
Gross! Eh, well, maybe that's okay.
Who's Shadow then? Who's Lunar Knight?
It's a handle. You know, like a online name. My friends and I would chat with each other online using Dim.
Oh my god! Is that supposed to be AIM?
Oh, DOL Instant Messenger.
I still use my AOL account!
Darkness Online. Are you too young to know what that is?
No!
Yep. I wasn't kidding when I said Shadow Lord was a popular name. You know how many shades are out there?
But you are darkness, right?
We're all darkness. Some work in collectives, while some occupy a whole house to themselves.
So who's Lunar Knight?
His name was Benji. Is Benji. He's the one who invited me to the group.
The group?
the chat room. He was really encouraging with everyone's roleplay, especially mine.
Did you ever meet in real life?
Yes, it was nice. There was an eclipse and we were able to join our forms.
Oh.
I hope wherever he is, he's happy.
He probably misses you too.
Yeah, probably.
The Great Cataclysm was a lie?
Well, that was actually the most accurate thing I've said.
You had a riff with your friends.
It was slow and sudden at the same time.
As it is sometimes, you know?
Maybe it was happening the whole time, but I didn't notice. But it doesn't matter. The fact is, my friends all stopped hanging out with me. You know, we just grew apart.
That's life.
Guess I was hoping that didn't apply to me.
Don't we all?
Being unalive and all.
Fair.
How do you accept that your friends aren't your friends anymore? A question for another time.
I mean, it's hard, but it stops being hard after a while. I think I get it now.
So, are you mad?
Not even remotely. This is awesome. No.
Cool. Do you still want to hang out with me?
Of course.
Well, that makes me happy.
What do you want to do?
We can do whatever. Chat, play hangman, chill. After all, we don't have to worry about time anymore.
Why is that?
Well, because I'm going to turn you into a shadow.
Huh? What? I'm sorry?
Now that I'm up to full power, I can reconfigure you.
What? I'm sorry,
that
what?
way, we'll be together forever.
Hold on. You can't just turn me into darkness.
Why not? Didn't you say you still want to hang out with me?
I mean, yeah. Not like this.
It'll be fine. You're not like the others. You won't leave me like they did. Like Benji did. We'll be together forever. Trust me.
Yeah, okay, shadow time.
Oh, you chose correctly. Now, let the dark ritual commence.
Skips holds his hand out to you.
Penumbra, join hands with me.
You take his hand as directed. It's hard to tell, but you could swear you see a blush spread across his cheeks.
And you ran into it.
Ooh. Excellent. Be untethered from the warmth of light, and submit thy soul to the chill of night. Be one with the darkness.
Skip's grand incantation ends, but there's no puff of smoke or flash of light. You certainly don't feel any different.
Did it work?
This can't be. Why isn't it working? Aren't you fully attuned with the shadows? No, that's not right. If you can't become a shadow, how can we truly be together?
It's fine.
For you, it is. You have so many other friends to talk to. I only have you. Why do you have to go in the morning? Why can't you just stay and be with me?
I'll find you tomorrow, baby. I thought we were role-playing. I ran into it because I thought we were role-playing. I didn't realize that he was serious.
You brought some spirits. I can feel it. Ooh, and you also brought that fantastic red shirt. I'm totally feeling that. Anyway, let's see how many you have.
I have the Master of Shadows. Remember when you used to have nightmares? There's a way to find work itself. Wait, did I get them all?
Spooky. Yes!
Remember when you used to have nightmares?
Yes!
There's a way to find work itself.
Oh boy, I don't miss that. Yes!
That's all I found.
Okay, let's see if it's enough. You did it. You actually did it. The energy in this room is so amazing. I haven't felt this good in decades.
Your recruitment has paid off. The room is positively buzzing with vitality, even if you're the only technically living being present.
Darkness, just where I belong.
The realm between the living and the dead. My favorite.
Purpose! I love purpose! Let's do something.
This one of these things is not like the other.
Are there enough of us here?
Let's go!
Lead on. I'm ready and roaring.
Okay, so just tell everyone to focus on being here and being together and seeing the unseeable. Just have them repeat that to themselves, okay?
You nod at Zoe, relaying her instructions to the group.
Okay, everyone, just focus on being here, being together, and seeing the unseeable.
Come on.
Repeat to yourself, I can see the unseeable.
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 Oh, there's my trademark seance board whose name I choose not to say in this moment. I was wondering where that went to. What are you all up to in here? Should I get cotton candy?
That doesn't make any sense. That is nonsensical. No.
Monique, you grumpy Gus. Why don't you come and play along with us? Just because you're money doesn't mean that you can't have some fun. After all, isn't capitalism kind of gamifying human life and suffering to begin with?
What?
Where should I sit? They're doing one of those trademarked seance boards. We should join in. Something good always comes from crossing the liminal horizon.
Oh, come on, you two. Don't fight. Not on Seance Day.
Seance Day. I suppose they'll make keepsakes for that, too.
All the noise and foolishness is entirely lost on Zoe. She can't hear a word. She gives you a wild grin, her enthusiasm infectious.
It's working. I can feel it. This is awesome! Keep them going!
It's working, you guys. Zoe says she can feel it.
Speaking of the trademarked ghost summoning game, we should surely copyright our Mystic Ventures here, don't you think?
Mystic Ventures! That's trademarkable! We could copyright that! It could be a worker placement game with a spooky spinner in the middle. We could get this out by the holiday season!
I'll add it to the tracker.
Come, come, my children. Let not the prism of personality bounce us away from the pure light of purpose.
Venture mentioned?
We have joined for alchemy, and gold we shall exhale. Come hell and all its ghostly companions.
Zoe holds her arm out towards you. It's hard to put into words, but it has a different sort of weight than the rest of her.
Holy guacamole. Can you see my arm? My arm feels really real right now, man. This is crazy. Can you see it?
No way.
Your companions start, surprised by the sudden appearance of a disembodied arm in their midst.
Wait, what the hell is that? Is there just a floating arm in here all of a sudden?
Calm, child. Mommy will protect you.
Yes, mistress. Zoe, are you okay? Sorry, I'm a little nervous.
I am amazing. Keep it going. I think I can actually feel my backbone, and I love it. I mean, I knew I was brave, but now I can feel it.
I think it's great that our new friend wants to be our new friend. The fact that she's just a disembodied collection of body parts right now is...
Almost there. One more big push, and I don't know, but it'll be something.
Okay, folks, concentrate.
You've got it. Gosh, I don't think I've worked this hard since I entered that tinsel hanging challenge.
I want to meet her. Also, yeah, I had the thought too, Jax. I'm a little worried about that thought.
Prepare yourselves, little ones. I believe the mystic moment is upon us.
With a sudden burst of light, Zoe's once translucent form becomes opaque. She waves furiously to everyone present.
Hi. You guys, can you see me?
Holy shit.
A ghost! I see those all the time in my acid trips. You have to get psychedelic with it. Mushrooms are the future.
Ooh, she's adorable. What I could do with that.
They can see me. You can see me.
I'm real!
You're real, Zoe! Oh my god, we did it!
We have pierced the veil.
Here's the veil mentioned?
Isn't that wonderful?
I've always said every single trademark seance board is real, and we have a devil at the factory who helps curse them.
So now what? I choose now, right?
Yes, O sprite that was. A decision lies before you. Depart this muddy terrestrium for parts unknown. The blessings of your memories, your senses, yourself packed with you, or stay. Stay with us and ride around the moon again and again until fire and dust consume us all.
Stay or go is the gist here. She does this.
Oh, I hope she stays. It is so nice to make new friends.
It's up to you, Zoe. You get to choose.
I'm staying. Are you kidding? I'm totally staying. This is the best day of my death.
Complete the seance ritual. Very cool. So now I'm assuming I can date her. Very nice. All right, friends. I think that is going to be it for me. Well, she's kind of alive. We can see her now, and she can communicate with the rest of the house. She's still a ghost, though. Yeah, I figured that was the case, Brittany. I never rated Willie. Like, okay, high-key, they were kind of mean to me the entire time, and I think that they have no positive vibes, so I'm gonna say 2. They have more vibes than the cat clock, but still not great vibes. So yeah, I'm giving them a 2. I cannot raid Danny because it would spoil the game for me. And I don't really have anybody else online. Yeah, so I think we're just, well, Timothy Timepiece mentioned, yeah. You know, we will raid into Danny, but I'm going to run immediately and somebody let her know that I did not stay because I didn't want to spoil the game. Thank you, friends. Thank y'all for hanging out. I appreciate it as always. I will see y'all on Saturday. I don't know if we'll be playing Overwatch or Date Everything yet. Still trying to decide. Ooh, this isn't a spoiler. I've actually already been here. So, yeah, I get to stay. Hooray. So without further ado, I am going to hit the start raid button so we can stare awkwardly into each other's eyes until it's time to say goodbye.